Hi folks, Chris Voss here from the Chris Voss Show.com. TheChrisVossShow.com. Give us a like, subscribe to us on YouTube, tell your family and friends about us, talk to us behind our back. Sure, I don't care. Say whatever you want. Say, go watch the Chris Voss Show because he has all those videos from all the major phone carriers, and he does these phone comparisons. He can help you choose which one you want to buy. How about them apples? So, what we're going to do is our good friends at AT&T.com with the fastest download and upload speeds, they loaned us a couple phones here. The Lumia, I should say the Nokia Lumia 1020 versus the Nokia Lumia 920. We're going to put these two babies head to head. We're going to see who wins. Let's check it out. Okay, so there's not a lot of different benchmarking apps that are really consistent that work with both phones actually on the two Nokias. So we have the Nokia Lumia 1020 here. We're using the WP benchmark. It's the one benchmark that seems to work on both devices so we can measure them. And we have the speed tests, of course, you can see on the Lumia 920. So what we're going to take a look at here is the CPU measurements came in with a time of 4563 milliseconds versus 4094 milliseconds for the CPU sequential time. The data came in at 5984 milliseconds compared to 57 milliseconds on the 920. The GPU came in at 947 frames, an average of 31 point frames per second. GPU acceleration came out on the 920 as 983 frames at an average of 32 frames per second. Pretty interesting how that came out on the scores on both these devices. What was kind of interesting is WP Bench actually gave a higher score the 920 than the 1020. Maybe there's just more going on. The published speed test came in at 219.18 for the 1020 versus 237.35. Now the 1020 or the 920, I should say. Of course, maybe it's just a faster, better thing, but that's how our benchmarking is coming out between these two devices. Okay, so now here, what we've done is we've run the multi-bench choose scores on both these devices to see how they came out. They came out fairly similar. The CPU bench score was 17.435 versus 17.513 on the 920, and on the 1020, we came out with a data transfer bench score of 24.051 versus 24.439. Memory bench score was 02.206 versus 02.589, and graphics bench score 35.577 versus 38.714. Pretty much from what we've been able to tell, speeds are pretty much the same on both these devices, or fairly much the same. We don't see really any difference, especially when you're using both devices. All in all, we like both these phones. I mean, the 1020 from Nokia Lumia is a wonderful phone versus the 920 is also a great phone. We've definitely liked these, especially their cameras. The camera work is just beautiful on both of them. So you can go to our good friends at AT&T.com. That's AT&T.com. Tell them Chris Voss sent you. Chris Voss tested, Chris Voss approved. AT&T.com with the fastest downloads and upload speeds. Thanks to them for sharing, once again, the phones with us so that we can bring them to you. Be sure to subscribe. Give us a like on this video so we can keep bringing this great material, and be sure to search for all the other wonderful videos we've done on the Chris Voss Show and our YouTube channel. Thanks for coming by. Be sure to check back in often.